So once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. I usually bring the very best. Sheikh Gumi has come out to clearly back Southern of Sokoto because Southern of Sokoto said that instead of US to continue giving them aid and they release Nnamdi Kanu, that they should stop because the US has made it clear that unless the Christian genocide and they release Nnamdi Kanu, that the US aid to Nigeria will be stopped. Now, Sheikh Gumi has come out clearly to back Southern of Sokoto, saying that US should withhold their money instead of them releasing a terrorist like Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is being tagged a terrorist by the Northerners. Biafra evangelist, this is shocking. What do you have to say concerning this?
We love my brother. May the Lord bless you, and I will continue to speak. What do you expect a terrorist to say? There come Nnamdi Kanu, a terrorist. You see why Teddy Cruz was against Nigeria action. I don't know if you watched the video, the recent video that is on trending. How much that the Nigerian government spent to all the sons that handle the case of Nnamdi Kanu, 50 billion naira was spent on the head of one person just to make sure that they sentence him to prison. And this thing concur me to what Bola Ahmed Tinubu said during campaign. He said he will continue from where Muhammadu Buhari stopped. And where Muhammadu Buhari stopped, when he said it, I don't know, I say I am waiting to see. And I now see it that he want to continue it on Nnamdi Kanu Biafra. You see why, as I speak to you, Nnamdi Kanu is in the prison without a law, without any constitutional backup of the judgment. And that is why the Cruz now said that they all has to do what? Look into the matter. Omotosho, as we speak now, is answering. And that is why Nnamdi Kanu doesn't appear in their stupid appeal court any longer. It is now Nigeria versus Nigeria fighting themselves, judging themselves in appeal court because they are getting the help from international bodies. Yes, Sheikh Gumi is saying that they should withhold their help. See, Sheikh Gumi do not really understand what it means, American pulling out their aid from your country. And once you push them to go to that level, definitely when they pull it off, and they will come against you. That is what it means. And when they rise to come against you, they will come against you economically wise and military wise. In which stand will Nigeria contend with them? Is it a collapsed economy with a collapsed government and a collapsed military? Which area do you want to stand to face America when they shall come? Sheikh Gumi is saying, okay, withhold your aid instead of what? Releasing Nnamdi Kanu. If it's because of your aid that you must release Nnamdi, we will keep him. Then keep your own. It's a good statement. Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist because Nnamdi Kanu exposes their satanic agenda concerning this country and concerning the people in the land. Go and check. I will not forget. I quote and I quote again. Sahara reporter in person of a Showore. Do you know what he said? He looked at Kanu finish in the court. He said, today you become my friend. I was once against you, but now you have become my best friend. And up to today, and that was what made Showore to organize that protest concerning the release of Nnamdi Kanu. You remember? Which even led to the arrest of Ejimako, one of the legal team of Nnamdi Kanu. And Nnamdi Kanu, that is the younger brother of Nnamdi Kanu in Abuja. You remember? Which later they now release him and they free them. What am I actually saying? Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist because he's exposing and he's telling the people and the world, look at what shall befall Nigeria. And these are the people that are about to carry it out. And as he said it, that was how everything was going. Which made Omotosho, thank God Omotosho is still alive. Omotosho now asks a simple question. Do you know the question he asked him in the court? In a federal high court, Abuja. He said, are you a prophet? Because when over 200 of Benuans was, killed and roasted, Kanu prophesied before it came to pass. The man said what marvels him was that he gave a date. When he said it with a date, and it came to pass on that very date. That was why I asked him, are you a prophet? And this is a man again, they have tried, which Sultan of Sokoto said it before himself came up to say that they tried to bribe him. Do you know what the meaning of 5 billion? Do you know how many millions that is inside 5 billion? With an oil well, freely want to dash a man just for him to do what? To shut up, not to talk about anything Biafra again. But he turned it down. You see why they call him a terrorist? You see why they regard him as a terrorist? You see why they never wanted him alive? You see why they attempted to assassinate him by brutality under Muhammad Buhari? You see, the man have the secret of the northerners. And remember, after the kidnapping that took place in Oyo, many Yorubas started protesting that Nnamdi Kanu is the only key, the only solution to stop the Fulanis. And up to this very moment, you and I know that vividly well that that man is the only solution. And that is why the Northern Caliphate is afraid of him. Because he's the only one that knows their in and out. Every secret about them is in his palm. You see why they're calling him a terrorist. Because it surprises them that every of their data is in his hand. Their secret is in his hand. He hold it. You see why they are calling him a terrorist. You see why they never wish him well. You see why they never wanted to let him go. They say if they should allow this man to be out there, he will cause more. Imagine somebody that is in the prison. All the caliphate, the elders, both in the north. Was it not last week, if I'm not mistaken, last week, the governor of Plateau was confessing and begging that the Biafrans should forgive them. Didn't you see it? Muswanga was he's Muswanga, somebody, the Plateau State governor. Didn't you see? Yeah. Did he deny it? It was in his ass handle where he was begging and pleading that they should forgive them, that they were deceived. A man in the prison drawing attention of so many people, both international and Nigeria. Do you know how many times go to the meeting? All of them have, they send them to go and be pleading with him. Because they never knew that that man is as tough as like this. They never knew that he has such connections, such link in this struggle. It is now they now understand. I will not forget. Now, today is Saturday. During the week or last week, ending last week, Obasanjo make a statement. He said that he's warning Nigeria that they shouldn't ever make any move. That what happened in 1967, they shouldn't allow it to repeat again. That if they do, if Nigeria do, the rest is case. It's not going to be funny. It's not going to be funny for Nigeria. So it's better they do everything peacefully and amicably. But in Nigeria, Sheikh Gumi and co is not ready for that. And somebody like a Biafran evangelist is ready for somebody like Sheikh Gumi. Otobuno si choye ni ya bawa yo tele. Obori ya wosasea. Ekwensu ga-akpọ ya ọkụ. Nke abụrụ Chukwu. Ekwensu na onwe ya ga-eme ihe. Yes. Yes. He is blowing hot. Nnamdi Kanu is what? Is a terrorist. Has Nnamdi Kanu ever killed a cockroach in your house? But you see the Fulanis all over Nigeria, they are the one causing problems. I want to ask a question. If na Igbo people, they travel from one state to the other, they keep people like this. Shey Nigerian government go fold their hand like this? They look, including you, Sultan of Sokoto and Sheikh Gumi, that is supporting this atrocity. Just the simple thing, being that the Igbos too, Ifajuna and Nzog, we are involved in the coup in 1966. You people target a name. Because Igbo people, we are involved in NSAS. You people, now Igbo people. But coup have been going. A lot of protests have been going on because Igbos have washed their hand, you've not given it. Igbos want to go. Igbos are terrorists, good and fine. No problem. I accept. I want to go. I don't want to terrorize you again. I want to go. You are still saying no. That means I am not. Yes, I'm not. And I can never be. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not. But they are just, calling him a name of what they are. They are giving him a name of what they themselves is. Because freedom fighters like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, agitators like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not a terror, and he can never be one. Because he is conquering Nigeria on daily basis with what? With the truth. The Bible said that thou shalt know the truth, and that truth will make you free. Thou shalt know the truth. And it was the truth which Mazen Nnamdi Kanu knew that is conquering and burying Nigeria. That today he has become a global phenomenon which Nigeria cannot and they will never silence him. I have some Yorubas, some will not all. Some of them that are ignorant and they are out of their hatred, they go kill him, then go do and this. If Buhari catch him, Buhari no do anything. And when they catch him, the other, is he not still alive? The man that even said the recent stupid Igbo man that said that should kill Kanu before, where is the man today? All of them that plotted against Kanu, where are they today? How is their life? No, that is the question. How is their life? The soldier man, the Igbo man, the one that is saying, bring Kanu, kill, that Kanu is a terrorist, Igbo people, this one, that one. Don't worry, they have paid the man. I don't know where you get the point.
Okay, yeah, the video circulating online.
The video that is circulating online.
The Igbo man telling the vice president of Nigeria that their forefathers never told them that Nigeria will separate. That the Biafran agitators are wasting their time.
That is what he, because his own ancestors are blind and they are cursed. Their own ancestors committed a crime called felony, so they now chase them out of Igbo race. So, he's an outcast. That is why they cast him and his generation. That's where this idiot came from. That's why he's telling you Igbos that are agitating are coward or whatsoever language he uses. Because he himself, it's a paid element that will later regret. And of which, thank God they are showing themselves now. Including Lolo Neka whatsoever. Thank God they are showing that, because at the end of yesterday, I will not lie to you. I have told you people, and I said through this channel, I told you God gave it to clearly. Biafra has come, but they will not call it Biafra. And if you watch in the S handle of Ngozi Orabeze now, it's calling it a Christian nation. Do you get it now? And yesterday, there was a song the Lord God Almighty gave to me. He said, I will never ever stop my journey halfway until I reach my home. Until I reach my home. You know that song? That was the song that Baba Jehovah gave me. That was yesterday. That means Biafra is unnegotiable, unstoppable. Until we reach where we keep fighting. Keep fighting. Because soon, there's no later there. Nothing like sooner or later. Now, soon, it will be announced. They have sent Bianca to meet Netanyahu. And what happened? They have sent all the delegates, including the Fulanis. They sent them, they turned them down. Why should they be coming on behalf of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu release? Why should they interfere? That they should go and meet them. And funny enough, the most stupid movement that ever happened in this situation was the movement of Adeboye and the likes of them. That is the most shameful thing. I am highly disappointed in them, in the man of God. Because they have never come out for one day to debunk the killings of the Christians in Nigeria. and there are pastors. Pastor. So those people they are pastoring, if they're kidding, who are they going to pastor? They have never, you see all in them. Look at what Ibiome say. That's why Ibiome open eyes, say yes. Look at Odumejede. Yes. That's how she Tunde Bakari and the nonsense likes of them. They're not the one that organize protests or just everywhere. Jonathan this, Jonathan that. The worst has happened to Nigeria, and none of these so-called pastors will come outside and talk again. None of them could protest. Rather, they are protect. That is why I say all of them are tribalistic pastor. They are not genuine. Yes, because the gospel I read, the gospel I preach, the one I know, doesn't discriminate. And it's not a tribal gospel. It's a gospel of truth, straight. That the Bible said that as many that accept him, to them he give power to be the sons of. He said as many. So it's not any pastor that come and become a tribal. It's not worth it. Yes. And I rest my case.